Yes, I guess I've seen you play Everspace a couple of times.
Yeah, I don't know, probably halfway through the actual storyline. I mean, it's engaging enough, and there's a lot of.
Ah, I
There's
did
some.
it again. How did I do
Oh,
that?
nice.
Where did that thing go? There it is.
It's almost like Skyrim, but in space, because like you can just go and get distracted a lot, doing a lot of side quests.
Well, is that a good game or a bad game?
What I'm playing?
Well, I mean, is that a good thing for a game or a bad thing for a
Yeah,
game?
yeah, because it's it's good. Yeah, right. Because I mean, like, if you want to get distracted, do a bunch of side quests, it's great.
And game's supposed to be entertainment. If it's entertaining, then I think that is a success.
Yep.
Did I miss anything? Uh, I don't think so. I like you can see that. Did I not get enough for 5? How am I missing so much? Ah. Okay, so watch this. This is
You're
some.
not streaming anymore.
Did I crash?
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. You see that? I can go melt the AI nodes in here, and then it'll take the airlock. And now it took it. Is there an AI node?
Kind of gave up on that stuff because it's hard to find them all.
Well, I think I gave me credit for that. And I hit, yeah, so that was it. It was just that airlock that was not going through. But you see, you can, if you throw stuff in with that, you can actually go pull parts out of the barge,
Saw
which
that you
is,
did that. I was totally like digging that.
so, that is something new that most people haven't figured out.
Then I was watching you use your grapple. Things weren't in front of you when you were throwing them,
Yep.
but do they just go the direction that you're facing?
They go the direction you're pointing it at.
The grapple, even if they're not in front of you.
Correct. But
That's a game changer for me. I'm totally into that. Cool.
but the thing is you saw how I processed myself by doing it too.
Oh well, yeah. I did not see that, but
So you have to remember where they are. So yeah, you can pull stuff, like sideways, and it's still kind of like literally right next to you, but you're looking forward. But you have to know that it's there and know roughly where it's going to be moving
okay.
because the force push, magical physics. I don't know how it pushes it that way, but that's how it works.
Yeah.
So well, I guess I'm still streaming it. It must just
It's just I wasn't picking it up for some reason.
got lagged out for a little bit, I guess. But
Let me see if you're back up on my thing. Oh yep, there you are. Now I see you again.
yeah, my Wi-Fi must must have been going wacky. Yeah, the session did reset for some reason. A bunch of my timers say 4 minutes, so I guess it did technically drop. All right, let's see. I don't really care about upgrading the split saw very much. I just blow stuff up behind myself more often. Oh, let's buy thrusters.
Must be playing through again.
Yeah, I'm doing the 30
Gotcha.
30 spares run. Oh, I guess the yeah, actually I'm at the big industrial action bit. But I haven't done that yet.
Oh, yeah, because that's pretty much the last part of the game.
Yep. So I'm like, I'm not quite ready to go through that. I want to do a few more things. And like, I just saw ghost ships. I'm like, I'm gonna do the ghost ship. I'm gonna do another ghost ship. I like doing ghost ships, so they're fun.
The music is awesome.
Yeah, yeah, the slightly creepy, but in a good way. Yeah, hit the button. Nothing will happen until I hit the button.
Feeling a little under the weather today. So just don't mess stuff up, please.
Bad protein slab last night?
So,
sure
in
is
this
not.
game,
It's a
you're flying
migraine.
ships and you have your
Probably
guns and your
from
missiles and
having
your
to
shields and your armor,
always
etc.
hold
Right?
everyone's hand around here.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty
Well,
straightforward. But you also have like
Congratulations there,
devices
Hal.
that are kind of like
Why don't you go take a lie
do
down and our
superpowers,
chance?
and they have cooldowns times, so you can't just
Everyone
blast them all
stay off
all
the
at once.
line unless I talk to you first.
You can kind of customize your gameplay style a little
Yes,
bit with
sir.
that, which I think is pretty cool.
What I just say, Kaido.
Different classes of ships, so you can be like more like a bomber with heavy armor but shit maneuverability.
Like the Last Jedi bombers.
I don't know anything about Star Wars except that I enjoy watching the movies and not caring about them. You accept that they're not good movies, any of them, then they're great.
Oh no, the 4 and 5 are good movies.
They're all good movies. If you accept that they're not
No.
good, they're all silly. They're all not. None of them deserve an Oscar, and they never should. And then they're good movies.
Wow. Most movies shouldn't deserve Oscars.
Yeah, and Star Wars especially. That's why.
Now they do put some on the bottom sometime. There's one. See.
They're sneaky where they put them.
So yeah. See, it's. Oh, there. It got in front of me, but yeah. Oh, there's another one.
Ooh.
Oh, see, you got to remember where it is though. So sometimes you can miss. But it basically does the force from where it is towards where you're pointing.
Okay, cool.
So it may not be,
Yeah,
you have
so
to
you gotta
know where
find
it
that.
is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there I was a little off and it was from too far low. And then it hit the side, but it's really good for asteroids because asteroids are basically balls. So it's hard to.
Yeah. And I use tethers way more than you do. I use tethers on anything that's annoying. I just tether. But now that I see the way, that you can do the kind of maneuver that you were doing,
Yeah, it's not like tethers are bad because I'll do it sometimes too.
I tether every asteroid just because once I took a couple in the face, I was like, nope, I don't want to deal with that anymore. Just tether them all. So I'm running around.
I forgot the light. Who
Star
cares?
system, hitting all the trading ports there, grabbing all so that they buy low or sell low, so I can buy them cheap. Then I'm gonna go to another star system and sell them all for more money.
Sounds like Trade Wars.
It's totally. I mean, it's a space trading don't have dynamic so much, where like prices change based on how much you buy. That's not so much there, but
See there, I was right next, literally to my side, but let's see.
you can also do mining. Certain asteroids will have ores and crystals you can mine. And then there's upgrades for all your different components. You can craft your components yourself, but you got to have the materials for it. Like that they haven't been crafted for some, and it makes sense.
Oh, I totally missed that.
But they also said strictly this will never be a multiplayer game because it kind of balanced it in the way that it never could be multiplayer.
Well, I mean, if they say they're never going to do it, at least, you know, they're not. Expectation management is a big thing.
Yeah, right. They're not pretending like we're going to do everything. You know, they're doing what's appropriate.
We're doing this.
Yeah. We're going to do it right. We're going to do it well. Okay.
Oh, there it goes. I was like, I'm not sure if I've made it yet.
Shop to stop by.
Let's see. Yeah, flush that.
What's this? You do a lot of customization of all your different gear on your ship, but you also level up, and your gear has to level up. So a lot of times you can level up like your engines. You can level it up, but only once. So eventually you have to either make or buy or find something new.
Oh, okay. That's
So
interesting.
like as you're progressing through the levels, you are constantly trying to scramble to find something new, which I think is good incentive to keep playing and working for stuff. It's like you can't just get the best gun because I went out and found the best gun at the secret super spot.
But it's only the best gun for so long, or?
Yeah, so eventually you got to replace it. You know, so I have a legendary gun right now, and it's already one level behind, but it's a legendary, so it's gonna be good for a couple more levels. But eventually, it's gonna be shit, even though it's legendary.
So an interesting thing that I sort of knew, but I didn't really like work out too hard, is the length of your tether increases its power.
Like longer?
Yeah, so if it's longer, it'll pull harder.
Interesting.
So you see how I put these at the front? So they're not going to pull so hard, but you could put a tether quite a ways back. And I was like, why were
Kind of
they?
like a bungee cord.
Yeah, so you put it further back, it's going to have a stronger pull.
Okay, cool. I think that. I don't think it's worth it most of the time trying to get that.
I just say
But
it makes sense
something.
for certain things, and
Those
I mean,
really big panels.
yeah, for a couple
Like
of big
when you're doing half a
panels,
ship at a time.
and when you're trying to pull something, you know, very specific, sometimes you can, you know, I could drag it in there. It'll pull a little faster because it's a little bit stronger. So instead of right at the front, I can go way to the back. And you'll see it pulled it a little bit quicker than. Let's see. I usually put the AI nodes on the cooling panel. Like I blew up the other one.
Yeah, I saw that. As
Yep.
I saw you shooting, I was like, he's fucked.
Yep. I was like,
your angle was just wrong.
yep. I was like, I'm gonna blow it up, but I'm like, the AI node's worth more. The cooling. They changed some of the values of some things, and they screwed them up couple of them. I think the cooling panel was one of them. It should be worth more than that. But oh wait, I don't want it to. Don't want to pull those all out yet. Yeah, I usually thought they like to put them in the seats a lot, but
I like that
they
every
didn't.
time you think of that they do this a lot. The next ship you get is totally breaks all your rules. They really kind of did a good job of randomizing variety.
Yep. So it's got a lot of decent amount of replayability.
Yeah.
And I know people originally complained because there wasn't like the chill mode, the open shift.
Oh, where I just want to play and ignore.
But a bunch of people talked about it and complained about it, and then they put it in, and they're like, they were very happy they put it in because a bunch of players basically only play that mode,
That's all they want to do.
and that's all they want to do. And you're like, don't tell the player how they want to play. Let them tell you how they want to play, and see if you can give it to them. Now, if you can't give it to them, I mean, because the game just isn't going to do that, it's okay. But if you can, I mean, give the person who's going to buy your game what they want.
Yeah.
And then they tell their friends about it. And then your friends buy games. Oh, I was like, did I miss a piece? I'm like, no, that part just falls apart way better than the early bit. Did you play any of the early access? Those were the front part was so much harder to take apart. I mean, it was painful to take apart.
Profit.
Oh wow!
I made profit.
Someone else is watching us too. Domain 95. Oh yeah, this is one of the best games I've played in a long time. I mean, my friend APOC here's chilling and talking about it, just learning some tricks of the trade too. Yeah, this is one of the few games I bothered to watch some other people play, just to see what they were doing that was different.
Yeah, I definitely picked up on a couple things watching you just now, and like I feel like I got pretty good at it. I'll do some tricks I did.
But that's why, like I said, I watched a couple people learn a few things. That they only help. The tether length only really matters a little bit, but it can definitely help a few times. The quasar thrusters, I think, is one of the big things where that's pretty helpful. With what's it, on the atlases?
Oh, you're talking about those big side panels?
The big giant thruster things that you got to go through and
Yeah.
not get
But
burned to
those
death.
panels are just so massive, moving them is a pain in the ass.
Yeah, so having that extra strength there actually made a difference.
Yeah.
So it was a little bit easier to maneuver them. And you're like, okay, so why are some of these jacks so far away in some other spots? And the whole point is because the longer tethers get more power, and you need to have somewhere to tether to. So that's why the jacks are there.
They call jacks? Oh, because they look like jacks.
But yeah.
Pylons. But they look like a jack.
I mean, oh, I totally missed that. But I caught it. Oh, there's 2 on that one though. I was trying to. Oh, damn it. You know what? I can just float that one down there and get it while it's going. Oh, yeah, the internal little thruster part. Yeah, I got to pull out and whip it down.
You got about 1 minute till the
I guess
Yeah,
was it
those-
the thruster shell?
Yeah, that's what I meant from the beginning.
Yeah.
Because there's
Yeah, I guess that's the terminology. Is like you got to make sure you're just talking about the right thing. Oh,
the top and bottom panels on ships. They're super easy to cut out, and I used to like cut out one and then try to like throw everything down. Then I realized like you can cut out the top and the bottom, and then sit on the top and throw everything into the barge. Like,
Oh.
this is so much easier, more efficient. I spend so much less time.
Now the one thing I got to remember is got to undo that before you pull the power.
Yeah, I saw you did that in the last one.
Yeah, but then you just you lose a little bit of the stuff on the top. Yeah, yeah. It gets stuck on the side too. It's like sort of going into the processor, but the furnace has a little hold of it, and it just sits there. But you got to hit it with something else, which is fun.
Good morning, Cutter 9346-52.
Oh, the super large heavy cargo.
Minus 270 degrees.
Let's finish off this one. Did I find the helmet yet?
I found it on the first ship. I didn't see you on this one.
I found one. Yeah, I found one on the last one. I didn't see it on here, but it's sometimes by the reactor, so it might be on that side. But I swear I've seen a couple where they just don't have one.
Looking for some inspiring effort today, people. Show me you got it. You really like asking more and more of people, don't you? Yeah. That's how you succeed. Gee, no wonder this operation was in the dumps when I showed up. You know, folks got limits. Yeah? So does my patience. You've been getting real lippy again, Joseph. Why don't you just focus on the monitors?
So,
Sure. I'll just,
in this game, Everspace
focus
2,
on the monitors then.
whenever
Good.
you have a home base in a certain star system, but as I hit all the different ports, we can buy different stuff in the other star systems. If I see something that makes the best profit there, I will buy it, and then you can just send it by drone or whatever to that other base.
Oh, that's kind of neat.
So then I don't have to go back to that star system. I can just keep doing all my other trading stuff, go to other star systems, keep making money, and then eventually make it back there, pick up all the stuff I sent over there, and profit.
You can't do the market remotely though.
No, because you got to sell it from your ship.
Ah, okay.
So but it's all in storage. Like your infinite chest kind of thing that you have at your home.
Yeah, I do like that the space games have unlimited storage in certain hangars. You're like,
Yeah. So, and then I actually had to do a certain upgrade to be able to send stuff back to my home base. It wasn't a hard one to get, and it makes at least for certain categories of products a lot easier. Make the trade, make the money.
yeah, Domain. I streamed this all the way through before on the normal, and then I'm kind of doing this is the limited. I may try the hardcore, but I don't know. You get
Possible.
it's just you have to be so slow and so deliberate, and I don't know if I'll have much fun doing that.
There's a lot of ways you can die.
Yeah, and you can still get unlucky with some really weird junk. Oh, okay, yeah, I think I got it all.
I mean, it's almost like
Oh, no.
you know how like a mountain climber or whatever always has a tether.
Yep. They may never fall.
Like that. Yeah. But it's gonna take them forever to get anywhere.
Oh, wow. See, I pulled that out.
Nice.
Yep, yeah. It's just, I mean, the game is pretty decent, but there's always just a few random unlucky things, and that could
Which is
get
a
you.
blast.
I mean, yeah, like I killed myself by throwing myself into the thing, and I was like, yep. Physics says no, that wouldn't really happen, but I mean, it's not real physics; it's game physics, and I, you know, I know real physics roughly, you know, as in how it should work for something like this, which of course is only matching to game physics 90 some percent of the time. See, this is where you pull a little bit longer and you'll get a little bit better pull.
100 times 20 is not
Now, sometimes they're on the outside of this one, but if it turns green right away, you know there isn't one on it. So that's another nice.
Wait, what? Huh?
So when I throw it in the barge, you know if it turns green right
Oh,
away,
okay.
they took it and there's no AI nodes on it.
No one's saying, well, you screwed up. Okay. I thought it was like when you were grappling it or something, it turned green.
Oh no, only when, yeah, when it goes in the barge. And then the payout is also, you get kind of double notification. I don't know. I've been impressed by these relatively indie games recently, though. I'm like, AAA games are just they're gonna have to drastically up their game to get my business.
So
Too
I thought,
much.
hey, I'm gonna go back and play Final Fantasy 15 again, and I find it almost unplayable right now.
Is it? Did
It's
they
not
change
fun to.
something?
No, it's just not fun to play.
Oh,
Because like I've played games since where the controller is so much easier and better mapped out and stuff. Like I was just like in Final Fantasy 15, the run and the attack button are the same thing. And I'm trying to do episode Prompto, and every time I would try to like run, he would shoot his gun, and I couldn't get him to actually run. I was just pissed.
oh, if it's an enemy nearby, yeah, he'd just be shooting
No,
instead
no,
of.
no, 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 no enemy nearby. He just decides to shoot.
Oh,
And then even worse, if there was an enemy nearby and I need to run away from them because you can't level up in the side stories,
oh,
which is fine. I was fucked. I ended up just quitting. I was just pissed.
yeah. I was. The graphics and the music and some of the other bits were pretty good,
Yeah.
but then just you just slam buttons basically to
Yeah.
to do that.
It's just not the best game, and like I like the game, but yeah, I just had to bail on it.
Yeah, I only made it a couple chapters in before I got bored. I'll get back to it someday, but I mean,
Honestly, I mean, at this point, I don't think it's worth it.
yeah, well, did I get it? I get 5. I did. Okay, good. Actually, I'm more interested in replaying parts of 13 and the
Which
sequels.
I never played.
Worth it. Do you have a PS3?
It's 4.
Don't.
I can get it on there too.
Yeah.
And that's another thing I did. I finished Final Fantasy 15 on the PS4. I'm thinking that maybe I should go back and try playing it on there instead of playing on PC right now. I like it better.
Oh well, your PC's relatively bomb at the
Oh,
moment.
I know. That's why I wanted to play it on PC because I have an upgraded computer now.
Your
I'm just wondering
2080 Super.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe just the controller, using controller versus keyboard might be better.
Get a controller.
I mean, I have that actually. So yes, that's the other thing. Just I should maybe try a controller on it.
I have an Xbox One controller, technically, basically, for for my PC.
Remember back when I lived in the Bloomington house with Josh? He had
Yes.
the Lord of the Rings games, and I bought a controller so he and I could play those multiplayer. And those are a long time ago. So I'm
Oh.
still using that same controller.
Oh, okay. Well, you might have to upgrade it.
It works. No, it works on everything I play. It's great. All right.
I own the helmet now. Yay! The recharge isn't all that useful because I blah blah blah. Yeah, I depressurize very quickly, so it's not really worth.
All my money on commodities. Let's go sell.
Repair kits are cheap. Once you get it below about 80-ish, except for the scanner. The scanner's not really a big deal. Let's see. Do I want to do another one? Can I find another go? I didn't find a helmet, did I?
You know, I did like 3 ghost ships and only found 1 helmet, and I wasn't. But then they hide them in weird spots sometimes.
Well, I didn't miss any spot, but
There's like a cavity in. It wasn't on the kind of ship you were doing. I want to say it was on a javelin. You know, they have like those side.
Oh, the
Cockpits
on the javelin. Yeah, it's usually in one of those.
Like a cavity underneath.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I was like, and like it wasn't a helmet. It was just one of those the data things. So I was like, what is that? So when I realized where it was, like, what a cool hiding spot.
Oh, okay, I gotta cut these off externally. Oh, I blew the sensor array. See? Yep. I cut it. That's why I like using the stinger more. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, turn green. So that's scrap. Let's not do that on this one. Turn green. Here, I can shoot it this way, though. Oh, I guess I didn't cut that one. Oh, I did not cut that one. Yeah, well, it's a game. As long as you're having fun. Oh, yeah, there's one on the bottom, too. Totally forgot about that.
Shit.
Blowing yourself up or something?
No, I just realized that the fight I'm about to get into is harder than I thought it would be. In a storyline, like, so I pissed off this group, so now I have to fight them, and they used to always be neutral to me.
Oh. Not a good idea. But
I knew what I was getting into. I'm like all for it. Like they're corporate bastards. So I'm like, I'll kill them.
oh, okay. Well, you got to have some bad guys.
Yeah. I mean, normally it's just pirates, but like these guys are.
Yeah, if the bad guys are strong and imposing, it makes the game story slightly more interesting. If the bad guys are pushovers, they can be funny, and that's about it. And that's why I didn't like the Disney Star Wars. The bad guys
I
weren't.
just watched the last episode of the third season of Mandalorian. I was like, it was. I'm sure a lot of people are pissed off by it. I thought it was awesome.
Yeah, I heard people said it's gone downhill. They're like KK is taking over. I
But
I don't know. I haven't.
it didn't need to be one character. Like they turned it into a story about Mandalorians, not just him. I thought that was a good move.
They now they can change the title and add an S, and I think that would be hilarious.
Well, yeah.
I mean,
Well, they still haven't focused on him. Like it's focused on him, but they're bringing stuff around, and like I think the people that are bitchy is that they don't completely focus only on him.
yeah, there's
Are
some
limiting
bit.
it.
I
They're
was.
limiting it. Like
What's
they
her name?
need to change the story.
Katie
Sackhoff.
Sackhoff. It,
Yeah.
I'm like, she's kind of stealing some of his thunder.
Yeah, but he's giving her it to her. Like I like it. And who cares if they're stealing it? Like it's good.
Ooh,
Like the other.
I guess
Yeah, he dead.
it's still attached to something on the other side. Yeah, well, I guess I'll go through this door. I blow up a whole bunch of stuff. That's just the regulators all die. Uh-oh. Yeah. Is there an AI? No AI there? That's a new one. Oh, I guess that. Oh, it just froze. All right, well, I can cut my way out now. Yeah, the regulators just. I just accept they're gonna die sometimes and don't even worry about them. I like to do some. You do the tether and then you get it going, and then I just cancel the tether. So now it's still floating, but I pulled it in the direction I wanted to go, and now I'm gonna. And you can actually do a little bit of assist with even with your light push. But if it's too heavy, I think it's more than 8,000 or 6,000. I had 6,000 something for me because I haven't maxed it out. It's 8,000 when you max it out. But if you try to push something that's too big, you'll go flying. I love smashing stuff into other things to help them go faster. But I mean, the keel pieces are actually pretty good for that. Woo. How did that pop so fast? There, try to get it to go really deep. It should pull harder. 10,000 is the max too, but it is additive. I don't know how you cut the glass out of that though. It's not worth the effort. Must have twisted it too hard. You heard anything about any Valheim updates?
I mean, not since they said what they were working on. Because I mean, there was that thing when they said that they were going to work on.
Yeah, they showed some Ashland pictures, but that was real minimal. Do we want to start all over again?
No. I'm probably gonna. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do with Will when we finally get him.
Yeah, does he have the system yet?
No, because it's still at Tim's house. I just haven't gotten there.
Does it? We figured it out. It works, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But Tim's house is so far away from here.
Oh.
Yeah, I suppose I could go right now. Just haven't.
I take it you're off today or something. So.
Rain. Yeah, we got rained out. So.
I took today off because I just needed a break, and then I got to do some paperwork for the house.
Yeah, so we started summer schedule for work, but just tons of rain. So
Get in while the getting's good.
I guess if it's all muddy, you're not gonna get anywhere.
And we're doing spring cleanups right now, so it's like sweeping up, the dirt from after snow, all the snow plows.
Oh yeah, there's all that random shit. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But if it's just all rainy, then there's nothing to sweep because it's just mud.
Yeah, you're not cleaning anything up. You're just making more mess.
Yeah, and we would have got it clean, but it would have been cold and miserable and taken way longer, so it's not worth it. So day off, which sucks because I need the money, but that's part of the deal. So did some cleaning at my apartment building, knocked the floors because I'm probably gonna go out to Sam's bar tomorrow. We're expecting rain tomorrow, but we'll do a trash cleanup wearing raincoats. Then I'll go to Sam's bar afterwards.
Yeah, well, I mean that seems to be relatively funny. You make a couple of bucks too, right?
Probably not this weekend, but it's going to be setting up for the rest of the summer because I'll have the conversation with Sam. Maybe pick out some dates for when I should go. Holiday weekends especially, like 4th of July, Memorial Day, stuff like that.
I would say I'm sure he appreciates that he has some guys who come in and help once in a while who don't,
He doesn't have to hire that one person because I just like to come in and just get some cash on the side. Yeah, it's a great deal for everyone involved. And what's it costing him is like, this week I'm going to come out, I'm going to sleep in a bed that no one else is sleeping in, I'm going to eat some food that I'm going to earn because I'm going to help Will on some construction stuff, and that's all it's costing me, right?
you don't even drink very much.
Yeah, I don't. I might have one or two a day at most. And the price that a bar pays for alcohol is jack and shit.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's not an excessive amount
it
though.
costs him hanging out with me, and for this weekend, and we're setting up the rest of the weekends when like he'll get some really good work out of me. And again, like basically on the cheap, because he doesn't have to payroll me.
Okay, I'm trying to find a good way to hack these chunks off, but
like the panels that are not. I got it one time.
yeah, see, like I can get parts of it. That's 20,000. I don't know if that's really worth the effort. But I mean, it's fun to figure out. And when you know the story, you know that. Oh, cool.
I was expecting a twist. I was half expecting that
Well, give me a follow domain. I will return the favor.
Nice.
And maybe APOC will too.
It could happen. I'm so past about this. So I was expecting a storyline twist where, like, in the end, it failed, and they just reset your mind.
Have you finished it?
Yeah.
What happens when you finish it?
You go fly away.
Did
No
you
one wins.
did you watch?
I did?
I,
Did I miss something?
after it's over, if you wait through the whole ending sequence,
Yeah.
it goes to, would you like to reload, blah, blah, blah. And then they reload you again. So
Yeah.
you still exist. And you're still a shipbreaker. But another version of you is flowing off to Jupiter or whatever. So,
All right, Cutter, wrap it up. We got about a minute left.
Maybe I just didn't read the twist in the way that you did. Oh, jeez. I'm fighting a new kind of ship, and I don't know what to do. What the hell? Okay. Those guys are easy.
how long does that keep leaking for?
You gotta die. You. Alright, just one guy left. Oh. One thing, so it's a space flying dogfighting game, right? Wing Commander, free space, whatever. One thing I forget is that you can go backwards also. I don't have to always go forwards. So I can go backwards while they're chasing me, and I can be shooting at them from my front.
Oh, yeah. That's one of the
Ancient.
better maneuvers.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, Battlestar Galactica, the remake one, was one of the better ones I've seen at actually doing that.
Using actual physics.
Because they show the Vipers, and there's several scenes where they'll show them flipping around end to end and twisting and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Please enjoy the following
I wish that there was
message.
more longer
Success
shots,
is not the
because
key
there's so
to
much
happiness.
more to be
Happiness is the
understood
key
about
to
that,
success.
but I get it.
If you
Uh,
love what you do,
it's
you will be
they're telling
successful.
a space opera, space
Yeah.
western,
I
story.
wish they they're just been like, while we're at it, let's make some really badass actual battle scenes. They made good battle scenes, but I would love to see like a really long, just that.
Yeah, I mean, they could have put some more dogfighting and some other stuff in there, but that wasn't the point, and that costs a
No,
lot of
absolutely not.
money.
Oh
And
yeah.
does it really advance the story?
Oh yeah. It was purely for my wish. Like, I mean, I just want a really great YouTube video, not even a part of an episode where they just really pushed it out. But yeah, it's not gonna happen. That's fine.
Let's see. Yeah, I zap myself more than I do anything else. So. What time is it now? Alright.
Welcome to Vintatron 9000. Have a nice day.
Oh yeah, definitely need
Welcome to Vintatron
tethers.
9000. Thank you for your
Tethers restored.
Oh, what is this? Why can't I shoot that ship?
Let's see. How do
In
I?
the star system, there's a new kind of bad guy. I gotta figure out how to fight them.
Oh well. That's kind of good, I guess.
Oh, I'm super down.
Oh, yeah, and like I knew there was more. Did you see the Super Mario Brothers movie?
No. I'll probably wait till it's on Plex. Watch while I'm doing something else.
It's not, like, oh my god, game
Fun to
breaking,
watch.
but it is game breaking in a different fashion because it is fun to watch and it has
Yeah.
no agenda other than it's fun.
Yeah.
But it is kind of aimed at a little more at kids and people who've played Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
I mean, Not that this shouldn't be a surprise. I mean, it's the Super Mario Brothers movie. I mean, like they named it what what it was. You know, I mean, I guess Jack Black is getting lots of press for his silly Peaches song.
Yeah, I saw part of it.
You know, Bowser has always liked the princess, uh, but not quite at the levels that it's not as obvious in the game, and they ham it up. But I mean, it's a silly movie, and when you go full silly, you know, and you're trying to get all the, I guess the member berries nostalgia stuff tossed in there too. I mean, why not? So, I mean, it's a fun movie, and the kids loved it. My son thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if your girls, if they've played any Mario.
No.
Junsu's played Super Mario Run, so he knows who Mario is.
Face.
There we go. Oh no, I forgot the door. I used to cut those out, but that was one thing I stopped doing. Was it
They're
really?
only worth 3K. They take away. They're just a real pain in the ass.
I throw the
Totally not
lights
worth it.
because the lights are worth 3K instead of 1K that they used to be,
Yeah.
and eh, usually you could throw them without really wasting any time. You're trying to maneuver something, and you just throw the lights in while that's happening.
And then I never get upset if I cook a light or whatever.
But yeah, that's true. You're like, oh, I lost one. Oh darn. Oh yeah, I knew it's on that side. I get the other one.
There was one time where that one light was, I think, like the thing that put me over the edge to actually get the next.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Because I'd made a couple other mistakes. There was something hanging in the air. I'd already cooked everything. There was nothing left. And I was like, oh, but I still haven't crossed the line. And
And the,
I think that was what it was.
I mean, it'll barely twitch, but I mean, it is 3,000.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's not zero.
Dude, man, they are moving fast.
Uh, they've definitely made improvements on this game as you gone through, though. Because
Ah!
you figure it out. They have a weak
Well,
point.
I have a new device that like it's kind of like a virus. So if I pop it off, it does whatever ship I pop it off near to, it'll spread the virus to any other ships it gets close to, and then it blows them all up. And it's
Oh,
actually like super effective. So like just before I bailed on these ships that were like swarming me, I pop that off, then I run away with my like boosters, and then I turn around and they're all dead. I'm like, yeah, buddy. Can't use it unlimited, so it's not OP, but it almost is.
you could use it a couple of times. You got to strategically launch it at the right
Yeah,
time to
like
get a big
it's like
group.
a minute between uses, which I mean, so if you run away just before you use it, and then slowly come back, kind of works out. All right, I gotta find this such.
Oh well, I didn't. Actually, I don't need to bust the keel off on that. So
What's this?
oh damn it, there was an AI on there. Shoot. Nope, nope, nope. You can't go into there though. So that was a waste of money. the fuses? Are they over there? Oh, they're way in the... Okay, I'll just peel my way back to them then. We need to play Icarus again.
Yeah, I actually uninstalled it because it was having a hell of a time patching. But yeah, I want to play that again.
Yeah,
Our schedule doesn't work to like for us to match up as much as we used to.
Oh, yeah. And I'm single dad, so if only for a couple more months, but it is a little rough to do much of anything. Yeah, I'm gonna drag that one just across.
Let's go somewhere else. Find a place to sell shit. I came out to a new star system with a cargo hold full of like stuff to sell, but I don't know.
If they want it.
Well, I don't know where the places to sell stuff are.
Oh,
I haven't explored the system yet, so I gotta like
go figure stuff out.
yeah explore and try not to get too deep into any plot where I'm gonna pick up a bunch of items. Just trash that. Destroy. View down. Okay.
There, I remember to move out of the way. Oh, there's still some more pieces I can pop loose there. There, that's the one. Oh, and that one.
Why is this purple?
Cutter, we got 5 minutes left till we call it a day. We were out.
Oh, I gotta get these off.
Let's try this one. Where is that? Need to find. Oh, authority.
Oh, jeez. Oh, you can collect demo charges. You see how I did that? I threw one, but I was able to pick it up.
It's an upgrade you have to do, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I get points for the mount. Let's see where I gotta peel these off. Let's see if I can do these fuses.
Shoot, shoot, shoot.
Nope, oh, that's not off. What is it connected to? Nope, that. Oh, okay, that's still that one. It must be connected together somehow. But oh, okay. That is a little more. I missed. I just threw that one into space. Uh-oh. Nope. That's gonna go back.
One minute left, Cutter. If you got something cooking, now's the time to plate it. Bring it to the table.
They've added more random quips.
In the game?
Yeah, that was a new one.
What was it? I didn't hear it.
Something about if you got something cooking, now it's time to plate it and serve it or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And then, you know, Hal
They're all
was
so cheesy, and I love them.
Hal has some random bits. You know, I haven't. He's here, so they must have about 10 of random bits where he just spews stuff at the beginning of.
Some asshole thing.
Yeah. And so I'm like, they definitely expanded a little bit. All right. There. Oh. Jeez. Only got through 4 after 2 shifts. Jeez.
Hello, Shipbreaker. Overnight genetic backup complete. Pattern deviation nominal. Have a good day.
I barely earned any links tokens, but yeah, you don't get very many for the first couple.
Alright, Prophet has it.
Out there, and it just pinged. That was floating off. These ladders are worthless, though.
I know.
They were worth something before.
I'm always annoyed that I spent so much time trying to get them out. Especially because I bashed my helmet with them a couple times.
Where's the other? There's the other fuse. I'm like, I usually fuck up the third one because it's so. They each speed up.
I count down with it. Like 2 or 3 count
But I like how the lights turn green if you've got it correctly. See, I've somehow blown this up a couple of times. It's really annoyed me. I'm like, I have an easy access to it. Then I go pull the thrusters, and then it's just a blow up. And I'm like,
Like just as you pull the thrusters, it just blew up on its own.
it's supposed to count down, and then you go pull it out. So,
And then one time, and sometimes it just doesn't.
yeah.
And you got the coolant already, right?
Yeah, I took the coolant out.
Okay. I'm always super careful about that because I had the coolant explode on me a couple times and chain react to some other shit.
Oh, yeah. There, so it's really easy for me to pull out now. Let's see. Trying some innovative ways to pull that past and twist it a little bit. Put it up on the jacks. So there's only 2 thrusters this time. That's interesting. Unpowered? How is that unpowered?
Did you pull? Did you do all the fuses already?
I did. Maybe the
That's
is the
why. I always tether it. I only pull it just a little ways out, and I always tether it.
But there is a what's-bedoodled on it.
Really? Careful.
Oh, jumped all the way from 4 up to 5.
It's nerve-wracking to kill an AI on a reactor. Alright, so...
Well, I guess there's no reactor. Will these blow up? No. Oh, shoot. That one has an AI on it, too. I got one on the other one, so I guess he's on the bottom. There he is. an empty pipe, and it blows itself to pieces. Ah, waste of frickin' time.
What? Way too fast. Fuck. Oh shit.
Did you die in a horrible fashion?
No, I just pissed off the local authorities.
Oh, that one didn't die.
Oh, okay. Figure out how to do the thing without pissing off the authorities.
I think I need to cut this baby up now.
How am I supposed to do this? What's up? Nope. Oh, fuck. Get the fuck out. Okay, good. So, it's like a big old spaceport with a bunch of cargo drones. And all the drones are in some kind of like scanning bay where there's like big old waves that you have to like dodge. You have to get close enough to this cargo drone to inspect it for like long enough for the ring to fill kind of thing,
Okay.
and not get caught by these waves. I'll move at different times and angles, so it's kind of like balancing all that shit out. Each one of them has a different kind of pattern going on, so you gotta figure that out. Oh, I got the shit! Oh, pissed everyone off, but I got the shit. Bye! Bye! And then you just run away far enough, and then the authorities forget about you, and you can do it again.
I love how the authorities forget about you so easily.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's puzzle solving. It's,
Ship's
you
got
know,
about 5 minutes left in her. Let's make them count.
I dig it. Once I kind of wrap my head around what I'm supposed to be doing. You're flying this like fighter, but like all the facilities that you visit are just so massive. You're like floating between walls and things like that, which it ends up being super cool. It's just like whoever built this definitely it's a work of love because they put a lot of attention to detail into it. Effects.
Okay. There's nothing. Oh, there's a door panel.
Oh shit!
Any more door panel? Oh, there's a. ladder. Well, that's not worth anything, but. Nope, no more door panels. Okay, well, never mind. Go into the furnace.
Hi. Oh, I like this one. This one's cool. Yeah. For each star system, there's a list of challenges to do. It basically is like, you know, encouraging you to just explore all the different things in the star system. Um, and then so you do all the different challenges, and then you have to do one final task that doesn't get unlocked until you've done them all. Once you do the final task, then you can like fast forward as you're warping between planets. Just takes you less time to get from point A to point B.
Oh, they like fast travel or?
Yeah, yeah. It's a fast forward. So like you say, you know, autopilot to this other star or sector or whatever, and you normally have to watch yourself fly, but you just kind of speed up that because nothing happens during that time anyway. So, but the last task you have to do for all of them, fly really close to the sun.
Oh, really? That's interesting.
Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna go do now because close enough that there's like proximity alarms going off and saying you need to stop doing what you're doing.
You're gonna kill yourself. You're an idiot.
Exactly. Yeah. So.
But I already knew that. One more mini shift, and then I'll finish. 12 mil. But I won't quite get the last one.
Good morning, Cutter 9346-52. All the team at Lynx
Ooh,
would like to wish you
energy
a happy and productive
conscious.
day.
Sun.
I own my scanner.
Yay.
Got a bunch of stickers I'll have to go sort through now.
Welcome to Indigron 9000. Have a nice day.
Yeah, I don't need that many. I missed the barge with one of the salvage, the storage bins. So it was quite funny. But I was able to grab it and pull it back. I didn't see a helmet this one either. I'm like, and I ripped up the whole ship, so I'm like, I'm pretty sure I didn't miss anything.
There we go. Alright, let's get far away from the sun.
Oh, I got one more thing I think I need to throw in. Oh. Oh, no, that's nothing. Into the furnace you go. Oh. That should do it once these fall in. Only 8 out of 9, but storage bin mount? Guess I must have left one.
Welcome to Indigron 9000. Thank you for your
Tethers restored.
Have a nice day.
Alright, well now's a good time to quit. I'm playing a lot. I need to do some paperwork. Yay. So. But I'll catch up with you later.
Alright, peace.
Hello, Shipbreaker. This is your morning wake-up call.
Yeah, I'm just gonna dump out.